I was gonna say, tell me that second chord in the intro. That's gross. I love that.
It's so disgusting.
It's evil.
I love it.
I love it.
It's sinister.
It's very sinister. Very sinister.
Well, welcome back, everybody.
Yes, welcome back.
Hi.
We have no guests with us this week. It is just the three of us. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't
quieter.
beckon the ghosts and the goblins. I wouldn't
we'll
say,
see.
"Oh, we're alone." Let's.
Well, are the lights gonna flicker?
Where's that
If
storm?
they did,
Can you fucking imagine? I hope. I wish.
see, I told you. He texted me today. He goes, "It's supposed to storm." I was like, "They've been promising me a nice storm for a while, and it just never happens." So
There was good thunder. I guess the night I was supposed to go see the Doobie Brothers. Did I tell you about that?
no,
So on Tuesday, I was supposed to go see the Doobie Brothers with Michael McDonald and opening Steve Winwood.
what?
I was so gassed, and my mom was like, "You want to go?" And I was like, it's time to be a son. You know, it's time to be a fucking person.
Do my sonly duty.
My sonly duty. And we were so excited. We get halfway to Brick, and it was canceled because of the rain.
No.
It
that's
starts
awful.
downpouring like when we were out in Brick. So my mom was like, "Let's go get food with the Outback."
Yeah, that's always nice.
And when we're in the parking lot, we're driving through this parking lot, and the Buffalo Wild Wings
And the Doobie Brothers
flooded.
were there.
They were there.
Sharing a blooming onion.
They were sharing an umbrella, all poking at a blooming onion,
And everyone clapped.
dude, and everyone clapped. Yes,
And then,
but-
someone pulled out a harmonica, and it was just...
dude, we passed this one parking lot, and there was all these cars like halfway underwater.
Oh, God.
One of the storm drains must have got clogged.
Yeah.
The people, dude, everyone from Buffalo Wild Wings was like sitting outside with their arms crossed because the whole store was flooded. Like it flooded the dollar store. It was fucked up.
My
in Brick.
dad sent me an Instagram reel of like Brick, and it was just like, it was crazy.
It was like a fucking flash flood.
Yeah, I was just like, and then he sent me a text like, "Don't go to Brick tonight," and I was just like, I literally just got off of like a 7-hour shift. I wasn't planning on it, but okay, Dad.
Fuck, we were just like fuck Brick. Yeah, it was wild, but I didn't get to see them. So, but it's October 2nd is the reschedule.
Well, if the Doobie Brothers are listening, and we know that they are,
yeah,
you owe Christopher and his mom a good time.
get a poncho next time.
You owe them a kiss
Yeah.
on
That's
the
what
lips.
I say. Yeah, you owe me a kiss on the lips, Michael.
Yeah.
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 They're tight. But, how was your guys' week? What'd you guys do?
Pretty chill. Pretty chill.
Our week was good. Just working a lot, and
Just
trying to think if I've even watched anything.
Any developments? What'd you watch?
I watched this movie on Netflix. It's
Shark
see.
Boy and Lava Girl.
Ooh.
it was not Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I love that.
Let me see what the name of it is. I don't remember. I should have come prepared.
Send him to the principal's office. He ruined my dream journal.
yes.
Okay, the movie is called Wicked Little Letters.
Okay.
All right, and it's a period drama, and during the movie, a series of anonymous letters are being mailed to this lady who's like kind of like prim and proper, and she lives with her. She's like a spinster. She lives with her mom and dad.
Freak
So,
fuck.
and then there's a lady that lives upstairs who's kind of like kind of raunchy, but like she's like a single mom, this
Okay.
lady, but she drops the F-bomb a lot, and she's just like
Sailor.
just living her life,
Yeah.
like whatever.
Cutthroat mom.
So this lady ends up getting blamed for writing the letters, and it turns out she didn't write the letters, and it's based on a true story. It takes place in like the 1920s or some shit.
And what was in the letters?
It was just basically like you're a addressed to like the spinster lady, like you're a filthy fucking cunt. You're like this, like all this stuff.
Oh my
It is like
God.
raunchy. But when you find out who's actually writing the letters, it's like a fucking course.
Oh, it's so
Like,
good.
it's so good. It's based
It's
on
a whodunit. It's a classic
based on a
whodunit.
true story. And there was like a female police officer who kind of cracks the case.
I gotta
And
see this.
it's
What is it called?
It's
Wicked
called
Little
Wicked
Letters?
Little Letters. It's on Netflix.
That's so funny to me.
It was definitely an entertaining watch.
Is it newer?
Yeah. No, actually it came out in 2023, but I'm
Really?
just finding out about it
That's
now.
cool. I mean, it was a year ago.
I've been rewatching
Derry Girls is also amazing. If you haven't watched Derry Girls, it's on
Derry?
Derry, Derry.
Oh.
It's about Irish girls. Like it's so funny and so good. And there's only 3 seasons, and I wish there was more.
They're Irish girls?
Yes, it's like Irish girls in high school. It's like a group of friends, and it's just oh my god.
Are they old? Is it like a Scottish like Golden Girls?
No, they're young. Like they're like high school. They're high school.
The way you laugh.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
what?
Like no, I mean I would watch that, but
I know, right?
Um,
I love Still Game. If you haven't watched that, it's like a Scottish comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called Still Game. It's fucking hilarious.
I've been rewatching a cartoon that I grew up with. It's called Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls.
It's on Disney Plus if you want to watch it. It's two seasons. Every
We don't get paid for
episode's,
these
like,
plugs, by the way.
Yeah.
This is genuine. We like
Yes.
this.
And
so.
it's every episode's like 20 minutes long. It's a very easy to watch show.
Mm-hmm.
It's animated. It's about these 12-year-old kids who go to visit their great uncle.
Their grunkle.
Yeah.
I thought he was a grandpa uncle.
Grunkle Stan.
Because
That's
they called
his
him
name.
Grunkle, and I
Yeah.
thought he was like a grandpa uncle
He's
somehow.
he's a great uncle.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
He's their great grandfather's brother.
I think
or-
so. I don't know.
Does that
how
make?
that
I don't
works.
even know. I've never thought of that.
I don't know how that works, and I don't have the energy to think about that too much right now. But
David
yeah.
texted me a picture of him in shorty shorts. And he's like, is it okay to wear this these eye tomorrow? I'm like, for sure.
I mean, come on.
he's
iconic.
Is he going
he's like, they're
Hasselhoff?
so short. I'm like, yeah, but you got legs for days. So like they
Oh no, they're not that short. I was
They were-
expecting
they
like
were
these
good.
fucking
No.
like
Tell him he looks iconic. I
denim.
I promise that they look amazing.
said. But yeah, it's like and they like they go to visit their great uncle in like the town that he lives in.
Mm-hmm.
The great uncle runs like a shitty
Sweatshop?
tourist attraction like shack. It's called the Mystery Shack, and
He's like a little
there's, like,
tiny museum shack.
Yeah, and then it turns out that there's like actual like weird paranormal shit going down in this town, and then it's like then there's like this demon that comes into play. His name is Bill Cipher. He's based off the Eye of Providence. He is very
What the fuck
like
is that? What's the Eye of Providence?
the Illuminati symbol.
Oh,
yeah.
that little triangle
Yeah.
guy.
And
That
he's-
little fucker.
He is so fucking funny.
I heard bad things about him.
He is so fucking funny,
You
honestly.
know, and what? Close it. How about close it up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop
Right.
staring.
Yeah. Take a fucking picture. Oh wait, you don't got arms. Dumbass.
There's a scene where he like possesses one of the 12-year-old's Dipper and like
What,
he's like
excuse-
yeah and he's
Wait a
like,
second.
and he's like racing down the stairs and he just like fucking falls down the stairs and he just nosedives down the stairs. It's
Dude,
just
I
so
love when like
fucking
Peter
hilarious.
Griffin falls down the stairs.
Yeah.
He's always got that broken arm.
Oh, the one's like
They're still draped.
Yeah.
in
like
arm.
Tom.
One over
Did
the
you
back.
ever see Tom Segura playing basketball when he slips and
Oh
falls?
my god,
Yeah,
yeah. When I
yeah.
saw that, I was like, my first instinct was, how? Like
don't
that
know.
was.
They don't know.
If he as Tom Segura,
way-
if he sunk a slam dunk, right? That wouldn't have been as impressive as him breaking his ankle or whatever
Arm.
and his arm. He broke two different things. And there was no banana peel.
No,
So like, what happened?
I don't know.
I want to see where he bought those shoes.
was just
Something's
a
going on
silly
with that
guy.
store.
He's wearing wheelies.
He's wearing Heelys. Yeah.
Heelys, that's what they are. Whatever.
He's doing a wheelie in his
doing a
Heelys.
wheelie.
Oh my god.
That's I can't believe that.
All
shit.
right, so actually,
Yeah. Well, he lived. This show's about death. So
yeah, no,
we shouldn't talk about Tom.
He's doing great. He's healed up and
Yes.
Yeah.
he lives to play another day.
He's
Yeah,
living
I
his
saw
best
him on the
life.
court. I challenged him, and he didn't want any.
No.
But I don't
No.
blame him.
So yesterday, I had to stay late at work because
Yes.
we were doing our floor strip. So I had Piper come and keep me company, and we worked on something.
You were biting holes in the floor.
This is a top secret folder.
What is that?
Yes.
It's Piper and I worked on it yesterday, and we're
Yes.
gonna just don't
I
even
gotta
know.
get
Look,
some-
look. We're gonna slide the folder to you.
Yes.
I was
Here,
gonna say what
please
I'm.
pass it to Christopher,
Yes.
and then we want him to open it.
Yes.
So what I'm holding here.
Good luck with your mission.
That. I'm looking at a Nilla folder. What do they call these? Nilla
Manila.
wafer?
Manila.
Manila folder.
Yes.
With the words "top secret." Mm-hmm. And we're opening this.
Open it up,
Yes.
and you will be. This is your job for tonight. Is your mission?
It's all my secrets.
It's your mission. You will be reading Mad Libs that Piper and I did at work last night.
Oh my god!
We record-
guys.
We recorded each other's answers. Like I would just say noun, and she would give me one, and I would do the same for her.
And
I'm
so
putting
they
spooky
are-
music.
So-
it's getting
we want you to read these.
They are
out
definitely-
loud. Some of them are a little raunchy,
but
it's
That's how you know they're good.
that's how
they're
you know
funny.
they're good.
They're quite jovial.
Guys, in this top secret folder was Mad Libs. Horror Mad Libs.
Yes.
So, and actually, I have a thing for this. If we can do a mini. This is my campfire kiosk.
Okay.
Can we call it that?
Sure.
It's a
Hell
tiny because
yeah.
it's not a Campfire Tales episode,
No,
but it's a tiny one, right?
it's a tiny one. Okay. Oh, what's he doing?
Every campfire needs.
Yo!
Oh my god!
All right.
You've been holding out on us.
The haunted house on my street.
Yes.
I love this. And we really need a fog machine. Or we need fog. We need to like move to where
Or
fog
it's,
is.
It's humid in here. It's
Yes.
foggy
You
enough.
can't see
Yeah.
it though.
All right, just pretend. Close your eyes.
The haunted house on my street. There is a house on my Wendy's that is loudly haunted. It's the old Dr. Phil place that's been slimy for 400 years. I can tell the house is smelly because there are tacos and tiny security cameras outside. And it smells like old cosmic brownies. I heard that a kid named Chris walked inside and never sipped back out. My friends and I are anxious to accomplish past the house because it's so sweaty.
Okay.
That's, dude, I gotta chill. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
I think I heard something.
See the TikTok I sent you in our group chat?
Which one?
In our podcast group chat, there's a she said there's a TikTok of Gary Busey, and he's like he's available. Oh my god, he's available on Cameo for like $500.
Yeah.
I
But
got time for that.
no, but I'm like, ooh, he looks old.
He's doing all right.
He's doing all right. Are we recording?
Yeah, what's up, butthorn? Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta watch whatever that movie that was where he was like a rogue cop. I gotta watch.
Oh,
that
I'm
shit.
sure it's amazing.
Oh.
All right, so on to
right.
the next one.
That was
What was that one?
my best friend is a. Oh no,
No,
this is-
that's a different one.
Which one?
This was the haunted house one you read.
It was the
Oh, she already put it away.
It's the
Oh.
haunted house on my street. That was the last one you read.
that was the haunted house on my street. Okay. Should I shuffle these up?
Yeah.
Sure,
Give
go
him
ahead.
a good mix-a-roo.
I'm the kind of guy that when I'm shuffling things, I'm like trying to keep track because
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like a challenge. I'm challenging myself.
Yeah.
All right. We have pizza. Pizza, right?
Okay.
It's a Little Caesars horror slasher.
Maybe.
Speaking of which, have you seen Pizza Party Massacre, the trailer?
No.
It's a very, very low budget horror that's coming out, and it looks hilarious. It looks amazing.
Is
It's-
it just like there's a massacre at a pizza party? Or-
Yeah, it's like a pizza monster. It's like a guy who was
That
like,
sounds awesome.
You gotta watch the trailer because it was filmed direct to VHS, so it looks like it's an old VHS, but it's like the lighting is amazing. Like it looks cheap, but everything else besides it looks awesome. It looks awesome.
Ooh.
This one's called Pizza. Pizza was invented by a deep Goths chef named Piper. To make a pizza, you need to take a lump of mousetrap and make a thin, round, hairy raccoon. Then you cover it with greasy sauce, chewy cheese, and fresh chopped pubes. Next, follow me here. Next, you have to bake it in a very hot tampon. When it is done, cut it into 13 oblongs. Some kids like hot dog, pizza, the best. But my favorite is the Slim Jim pizza. If I could, I would eat a pizza 25 times a day. I'm crying. Dude, when I heard hot dog and Slim Jim pizza, it was over.
I almost did Hannah's pickled sausage. Like,
Dude, there's nothing more white trash than Slim Jim pizza. That is so good. That is brilliant.
I'm sweating.
Oh my god.
That was like a bit of back in the world.
Now, did you
Masterpiece.
guys did you guys read these old-fashioned way, or did you give Piper one and then she would say, "Give me a noun"?
All right, listen. Yes, no. We printed 5 of them. One of them we were to complete, like literally sitting next to each other, like deciding on the word together, like random words. We didn't read the thing as we went. We
Just, like, what you
we
needed.
filled in
Yeah.
what we And so other than that though, I had 2, she had 2. I recorded. If it's in my handwriting, those are her answers. If it's in her handwriting, they're my answers.
That's awesome.
So-
You did it right.
Yes.
Yeah, because you don't want to be.
Yes.
'cause
No, it has to be.
Sometimes when you try to be funny, you're not.
No, we're not.
You know what
I
I'm
want it to be as random and weird as possible.
saying? Okay, I
And
see
like
dildos
as
and
fucked
Busey.
up as possible.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is brilliant.
Oh god.
All right, guys,
Okay.
take a sip, get ready, close the blinds.
Whew. Okay.
A wind blows, and not a good one. Mad Libs. I don't know why I read that. Now, clap. A visit to the dentist. Everyone hates the dentist, right?
This is one we did together.
Yes.
Okay. A one-act play to be performed by 2 dildos in this room. Patient. I don't know why I read that. Thank you so very much for seeing me, Dr. Busey, on such fancy notice. Dentist. What is your problem, young hamburger? Patient. I have a pain in my upper cherry Twizzler, which is giving me a severe cooter ache. Dennis, let me take a look. Open your grundle wide. Good. Now I'm going to tap your lips with my yarn. Patient. Shouldn't you give me a phone killer?
I don't know.
Phone killer?
Sometimes it will make sense. It's fine.
I didn't know if I was reading that correctly.
You're fine.
Dentist. It's not necessary yet. Yowza. I don't think I see a milk in your upper fart straw. Patient. Are you going to pull my coffee out? Dentist. No. I'm going to dance your tooth and put it in a temporary big-ass soul. Patient. When do I come back for the creamy filling?
Oh God.
Dentist. A day after I cash your mailbox. Dude, this story felt like a battle of wits. This is a battle of wits story.
Sweating. Oh my
These
God.
are so good.
I'm like trying to control my laughter as you're reading them, and
Oh
just
my god,
oh my
it's
God.
so good.
Oh my god. I was just like, I have to mention the biggest soul at least once.
This is why randomness is beautiful.
Yeah.
Randomness is some of the best shit you can get.
Sometimes random does equal funny.
I mean, look at nature.
Like-
Nature's random, right? A tree is, you know,
This is poetry.
who put this flower here and not over there? You
Yeah.
know? It's
Yeah.
wild.
Yes,
Literally.
exactly.
This next one. My best friend.
Oh wow.
My best friend is a ghost. This might sound sore, but my warm friend is a ghost. We met in Lollipop 38, grade at school, while they were tooting the roller skate gym. Their name is Dear David, and they were 75 years old when they died. No one can skip my friend but me. They have magenta hair and are always bloody. And their clothes are nice. Having an invisible friend is sweet, but they always win at Scoot and Seek. That was awesome. That was My Friend is a Ghost, written by.
Oh my god.
Who wrote this?
What's the handwriting? Is it mine or Piper's?
I was trying to think of
me see.
who's your alias? So we make an alias,
We all need nom de plumes.
like
This is
a
my
fake
handwriting.
author.
All right, so those are my answers.
It was J.K. Rowling.
No.
J.K. Growling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so good.
Oh my god.
Scoot and Seek. She fucking dragging her ass to the carpet and hiding in the closet.
I can't.
Dragging her ass in the closet. Circles.
All right, we are down to the last one.
I'm gonna be depressed after this.
I mean,
I'm gonna need 1,000 of these by next Friday,
Okay.
just for me.
Maybe we'll make it a regular thing. I don't know. If
Well,
people-
once in a while, yeah. This
once in a
definitely,
while, it's a nice little treat.
This is fun. And it's also festive.
Yeah.
There's all the art on these little, these pieces of paper they worked hard on. They're all like little pumpkins and shit. Ghosts. This next one is called Dirty Mad Libs. It was the night before Jess's wedding, and all she could think about was how badly she wanted Gary Busey tall leg. They had been together for what felt like 3 a.m., yet she waltzed him more every 12:30 p.m. She kept thinking about how rare his finger was. She knew that she couldn't wait until the next day, so she sent him a weak messenger pigeon that read, "I cannot stop bathing about your hip dense eyeball." This bitch is wild. Within seconds, he responded, "Jess, play. When you send me these black telegrams, you have no idea how quietly I want to create your nipple right now. I want to volunteer your vagina and slowly trail my butthole down your weenus until I reach small femur." Dude, I'm using that. Like, if someone's like, "Yo, like, look, she's pretty attractive. You into her?" I'm like, "I want to reach small femur. I want small femur." That is so good.
Oh my god.
Until I reach your small femur. Then I'll motivate my tough boob until you beg me to teach.
I hope everyone else is enjoying this as much as we
My
are.
god, dude.
Oh my god.
Till you beg me to teach. I'll make you hike while visualize your left nostril. They inspire all 10 p.m. until they both drive deadly. They promised each other to do it. Blackbeard's cave when they would see each other again. Dude,
Oh my god.
that is so good.
On that one, those are my answers.
Then I'll motivate my tough boob until you beg me to teach. That is so good.
Oh my god.
And that was Mad Libs.
That was-
We call them like what's a we gotta make our own phrase for it.
Yeah, we'll come up with one.
I'll think of something.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Vlad Libs.
That was beautiful.
I'm sweat. I got titty sweat.
Wanna go jump in the pool? Oh my god.
I actually have to use the bathroom. real
Okay.
quick, so.
Let's
His 5. You want to pause or you want
pause.
to keep it going?
Let's take 5.
Okay.
Whew. So
Yes.
I hope everybody laughed as much as we did.
Yeah. And if
You'll
you didn't,
need it.
If we didn't, then
if you,
you know,
didn't, we'll
then-
try next week. How about that?
we'll-
give
If you
us
didn't
some
laugh,
time.
You just don't have a sense of humor.
or just print out, make your own.
Yeah,
Mad
make your own.
Libs,
And why don't you send
and
them in?
then and send them in. We'll read them.
Put a comment under this video of your Mad Lib of the week, and then I want you to ball it up real tight.
Yeah,
And I want you to real tight.
real tight.
Yeah.
We want you
A little
to,
bit tighter than
Or
that.
you can go tighter than
You-
that.
come
Sick.
on.
We want you to kiss it before you send it to us.
I haven't done those in so long, and that was like that brought me back.
It was a lot of
I
fun.
remember doing them with my mom, and I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a book and I'm gonna say, what's this?
Yeah,
And I'm gonna do some Mad Libs.
I think it's a good idea. It's entertaining.
And then we're gonna crack up,
Yeah.
and then that's how I'm gonna get her to try a couple mushrooms.
Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna maybe get her doing some Mad Libs and be like, oh yeah, just eat one of these. We're just doing Mad Libs.
Yeah.
And then we're on the floor dying for 6 hours.
Oh my god.
Speaking of dying,
Oh no, what happened?
Yeah.
let's get into the main topic of the night.
Yes.
Tonight we will be talking about Israel Keys.
Yup.
Do you know who that is?
I do not.
No.
No.
Okay, well,
Is it
Well,
Alicia
tell
Keys'
you.
mom?
No.
it is not.
Okay.
All right. Well, Israel Keys, let's see here. Serial killer Israel Keys is presumed to have killed. Actually, first things first. We are reading from biography. Let's see.
This is by Kayla Caldwell.
Yeah, I want to make sure that, give credit.
Yes.
So serial killer Israel Keys is presumed to have killed 11 people between 2001 and 2012. Though authorities have only definitively connected him to 3 murders. As calculating as he was cruel, Keys typically traveled to different locations to select victims of opportunity rather than target a specific demographic. He buried weapons and other supplies ahead of time and financed his actions by working as a contractor and robbing banks. His uncharacteristic behavior after killing 18-year-old Samantha Koenig in Alaska led to his arrest in March 2012. His December 2012 death by suicide before he could stand trial left law enforcement with more questions than answers about his crimes.
Yeah, I was gonna ask when this took place. 2012. It's not that long ago.
No.
And we've been talking about 2012 and 2013 a lot tonight.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
the theme of the night.
It might be.
Yeah.
Play that number in the lottery.
Yeah. So, Israel Keys was born in Cove, Utah on January 7th, 1978, which makes him a Capricorn, as the second of 10 children born to Heidi and John Jeffrey Keys. The couple didn't believe in government interference, public schools, or modern medicine.
Right?
Like sovereign citizens.
Yeah. Get off my lawn.
I'm traveling. I'm not
Yeah,
driving.
I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
Get the fuck out of here.
Israel.
Oh, yeah? This baton's traveling up your ass, pal. Get out. Step out of the vehicle. You're detained. This is Officer Chris, and I'm not fucking around. Get out. Get out. I will make you get out. Okay.
No, I love it.
He fixes his hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Israel.
Hold over 10 feet.
Christ.
When I tell you to do something, you do it. License and registration.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Promise.
Israel was 5 when his family left Utah for Colville, Washington. They lived isolated in the woods where Keys grew up without heat or electricity. While in Washington, Keys' parents left the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, became fundamentalist Christians, and joined a white supremacist church called the Ark. In the late 1990s...
Sorry.
True.
Art.
In the late 1990s, the family relocated to Maupin, Oregon. It was there that Keys said he attacked his first victim, though he didn't kill her. His family moved again, this time across the country to settle close to an Amish community in Maine. Growing up, Keys broke into neighbors' homes to steal guns, loved hunting, pursued anything with a heartbeat, and tortured animals, behavior that has been linked to psychopathy. Years later, while in custody, Keys said, "I've known since I was 14 that there were things that I thought were normal and that were okay, that nobody else seemed to think were normal and okay." After a teenage Keys told his family he no longer shared their faith, he was evicted from the family home and his younger siblings were told never to speak to him again.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Yeah. On July 9th, 1998, Keys relocated to New York, where he enlisted in the U.S. Army. There he served as a specialist in Alpha Company, 1st Battalion, 5th Infantry Regiment, before passing a rigorous U.S. Army Rangers training course. He was stationed at Fort Hood in Texas, Fort Lewis in Washington, and Sinai in Egypt. Although no crimes were reported during his time in Egypt, he did reportedly tell a fellow soldier that he would like to kill him, quote unquote. While at Fort Lewis, Keyes was known to keep to himself and drink heavily on the weekends. He served on a mortar team in the 1st Battalion, 5th Infantry, 25th Infantry Division. And his only trouble with the law during that time came in February 2001 when he received a DUI. Keyes received an Army Achievement Medal for his service as a gunner and assistant gunner from December 1998 to July 2001. After that, he was honorably discharged and settled on the Makah Reservation of Nia Bay, Washington.
In 2000, Keyes became involved with a woman living on the Washington Makah Reservation. The next year, their daughter, whose name hasn't been made public, was born.
Tiffany.
Jesus. In July 2001, Keyes went to live with the mother of his child after being honorably discharged from the Army. He worked for the Makah Tribal Council in Nia Bay from 2001 to 2007. In 2007, Keyes moved to Alaska to live with a nurse practitioner he'd been dating and brought his daughter along with him. That same year, he started his own business, Keyes Construction, where he worked as a handyman, contractor, and construction worker. After his arrest, Keyes expressed his desire to prevent his daughter from suffering due to his actions. I want my kid to have a chance to grow up. You know, she's in a safe place now. She's not going to see any of this. I want her to have a chance to grow up and not have all this hanging over her head.
Then don't be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, deadass.
Maybe leave the mice alone and the whatever the fuck else he was killing.
Yeah.
Probably
Deers.
anything.
Killing deers.
Okay. On February 1st, 2012, Keyes abducted 18-year-old barista Samantha Koenig from the coffee shop where she worked in Anchorage, Alaska. He stole Koenig's debit card and cell phone, sexually assaulted her, and killed her the following day. Keyes then stashed her body in a shed while he went on a planned family vacation, a 2-week cruise in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah.
That's fucking... He's got
It's-
an
no, it
umbrella
gets-
in his drink, and
gets-
That's...
It gets more fucked up.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Upon returning, Keyes applied makeup to Koenig's face, sewed her eyes open with a fishing line, and took a picture of her alongside a 4-day-old issue of the Anchorage Daily News to make it seem like she was still alive. Mm-hmm. Using her cell phone, Keyes sent text, including a demand for a $30,000 ransom. Her family, hoping Koenig was still alive, deposited money into her account. Then Keyes dismembered her body and dropped the pieces into a lake north of Anchorage. Koenig's remains were recovered on April 2nd, 2012. Although Koenig wasn't Keyes' first victim, his crimes against her ultimately led to his downfall.
I have a picture of that.
You fuck with the wrong family.
Do you want to see a picture of her with the
With...
the ransom thing? It's
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
kinda-
if you guys saw it, then you
It's-
know
you can-
we're a team here.
you can handle it.
Yeah.
I've seen worse things for
It's-
sure.
I made you look at the body farm.
She's
All right, let me see this.
she's
Yeah, the body farm is something.
she is dead in this picture.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the
There's
craziest
also,
thing,
like,
craziest thing is she doesn't look that dead. She doesn't look like to
Well,
me.
like, not to get like
it's
graphic or
fucking
gross,
sad.
but she
Did
was
the lights
in,
just go?
the lights just flickered. Yeah.
Oh. I was kidding about what I said. I promise.
Like I don't know what the temperature was in Alaska then. Like I don't.
Fucking 90 degrees.
I have no idea.
I mean, does it ever get 90 degrees in Alaska?
I have no idea.
Some-
But there's
maybe
actually
some
like
zones.
they released like the CC footage of her like in like the little hut where she was working. It's tiny.
Yeah.
It's like the size of this room, if that. Like maybe
Yeah,
even
like-
half. It's like half. It's like a drive up like coffee place.
It's like rural,
he
right?
literally
It's like a rural-
he pulled her through a window.
Yeah.
Like he like
God.
got, it's insane. It's awful.
Like yeah, like the little shop you'd see at a
Yeah.
like a high school football
like a-
game.
it's like a-
one of
Remember
those
photo
little-
huts
Yes.
like that?
Yeah, like a tiny little fucking
Yes.
booth.
It's like something that would be attached to the end of like a tractor trailer, just like shipped
Like a
around
pull-along
town or
pop-up
whatever.
shop?
Yeah, like
yeah.
Like Wonder Wiener.
Oh,
Yeah.
you took the words right out of my
Yeah.
mouth. I almost said wiener.
I took the wiener right out of your mouth.
It took the wiener right out of my mouth.
Jesus.
Thanks for y'all. Couldn't breathe.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh my god.
But
Hey, it's cold in here.
God.
Gary, what the fuck?
But Keyes is believed to have killed 11 people, of whom only Samantha Koenig and 2 others have been definitively identified. He also sexually assaulted a girl who was between the ages of 14 and 18. According to Keyes, his first planned attack took place in Oregon in 1997 or 1998. He abducted a teenage girl, then raped her. He intended to murder her, but she convinced him to let her leave. I wasn't violent enough, Keyes later told investigators of the crime. I made up my mind. I was never going to let that happen again. As a serial killer, Keyes targeted victims who happened to cross his path rather than sticking to a specific profile, so he was an opportunist. He often waited to accost people in parks, cemeteries, or campgrounds. Not as much to choose from, in a manner of speaking. He confessed to law enforcement about his methods, but there is also no witnesses, really. There was no one else around. Keyes also traveled to kill. In June 2011, he flew to Chicago before driving to Essex, Vermont, where he murdered Bill and Lorraine Currier. The couple was selected randomly as they fit Keyes' criteria of having no children, no dog, and a house with an attached garage. He broke into their home, subdued them, and then transported the pair to an abandoned farmhouse. Keyes killed Bill, then raped Lorraine before murdering her.
Shit like that, like...
It's crazy.
Sickening, but it's also, like, really interesting. It's like you want to... It needs a fucking garage? Like, that's so...
Like, why? Like, what?
Like, what?
I don't know.
That's so interesting and bizarre to me. It's like,
Probably.
fucking
But also,
sick.
how do you know they don't have kids?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Maybe he stakes out. Maybe it's not just clear, cut, and dry.
I don't know.
Maybe
Or, like,
he even talked. Maybe he
probably-
met them in like public organically, and then just followed them home.
Probably the
You know?
thought process is like, oh, people keep a lot of tools in their garage.
Or
So,
Facebook.
like,
Well, I'm sure
Maybe
it was
Facebook?
like there was
So,
some,
like,
like
if
it was like a, you know.
if he gets disarmed, he can find another weapon within the confines of the house or something.
WD-40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Keyes claimed he took at least 5 other claimed he took at least 5 other lives, but never named these victims. Per his account, he killed 4 people in Washington state, a couple sometime between 2001 to 2005, as well as 2 separate victims in 2005 and 2006. Keyes also stated he murdered someone on the East Coast in 2009 and left the body in New York State. The FBI is relatively confident that this victim was Deborah Feldman, a New Jersey resident who went missing in April of 2009. Speculation about other possible Keyes victims has included a girl named Julie Harris, who disappeared in Colville, Washington in 1996. Her prosthetic feet were found a month after she vanished, and her remains were found in 1997. Keyes was in the area when Harris went missing, but denied any involvement. Keyes has also been posited as responsible for other unsolved crimes, such as the murders of 56-year-old Mary Cooper and her 27-year-old daughter Susanna Stodden, who were shot while hiking in Washington state in 2006. After he was caught, Keyes spoke of killing less than a dozen. While in jail, he used his own blood to draw 12 skulls, which might represent the 11 victims and Keyes himself. In 2020, an FBI agent told 48 Hours, "We believe that 11 is the total number of victims." The murderer also said he had intended to leave Alaska and travel through storm-ravaged regions to find new victims while working as a contractor. He had dreamt of later building a house where he could imprison his victims, similar to H.H. Holmes.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fucking Mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keyes' serial killing incorporated detailed planning. He crisscrossed the country to hide caches of murder equipment that consisted of guns, ammunition, and chemicals for the destruction of bodies.
Fetish shit.
When-
It's just fetish stuff. He's not weird.
When he wanted to kill, Keyes would dig up a cache. But Keyes had a history of trips that covered a lot of ground in the United States, meaning he had many opportunities to seek out victims. Foreign journeys, such as visits to Canada, Mexico, and Belize, might have played another part in Keyes' killing spree. While on the road, Keyes paid in cash and took the battery out of his cell phone to lessen his chances of being tracked. In addition to the money he made as a contractor, he said he funded his travel through bank robberies. Authorities corroborated that he robbed banks in Tupper Lake, New York, and Azle, Texas in April 2009 and February 2012, respectively. Keyes studied the work of FBI profilers and learned about serial killers like Ted Bundy. Maureen Callahan's 2019 book, American Predator, noted that Keyes was fitted with a gastric band and had visited a plastic surgery clinic in Mexico. She speculated that Keyes might have been trying to become a better killer. A lap band could mean he wouldn't get hungry as often, and he might
Oh my
have
god, he wasn't
Jesus.
overweight?
yeah.
Wait, he wasn't
No,
overweight?
I don't think so.
What the?
No.
That's crazy.
He just wanted to, like,
modifying himself so he'd be
yeah.
a better killer. I've
Yeah.
never heard that shit. That's like some deep fucking... That's wild.
And he might have changed his fingerprints or removed body hair to lessen the chances of leaving evidence behind.
Ugh.
That's fucking... That's wild.
Yeah.
I never, like, considered that. I mean, like, even, like, you don't... Most serial killers aren't jacked. Carl Panzram's the only one that I can imagine seeing pictures of him, and I'm like, oh, that's a strong guy. He's, like, farm strength. But everyone else is, like, usually, like, skinny, frail fucking
Well,
freaks.
we'll show you a picture of him after.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's nothing.
Is he, like, a Bogdanov twin? Is he all done up, or no?
No.
Like, long leg style?
No.
Let me in now. It'll be nice.
I still have not seen that.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not a
Okay.
spoiler. It's
Okay,
just,
well,
he sings
it's
a
fine.
little song, and it's
It's
a musical number.
Oh, okay.
Frankly, the movie's actually people
Bring
don't
it
know.
home, Nick.
Bring it home, Cage. Raging Cajun.
Jesus Christ.
But, where is it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. and a 5, 6, 7, 8.
I got one of those dongers. Oh, the doingers?
Doingers.
Yeah, been doing it all night.
All right. After Samantha Koenig's family paid a ransom that Keyes had staged, the killer used her ATM card to withdraw funds in Alaska. He then continued these transactions while traveling in New Mexico, Arizona, and Texas. During a visit with his mother and some siblings in Texas, one of Keyes' sisters tried to get him to reconsider his atheism. A pastor at the time said that Keyes answered, "You don't know the depths of darkness that I have gone to. You don't know what I have done." Keyes disguised his appearance when stealing Koenig's ransom money, but a security camera recorded an image of his rental car in Arizona. Texas law enforcement was notified and in March 2012 stopped Keyes. A search of his vehicle revealed Koenig's license, among other incriminating items. Keyes was arrested and eventually brought back to Alaska. Confronted with evidence tying him to Koenig's disappearance, he confessed to the crime. The killing was at odds with his usual careful planning, but he told law enforcement that he had been feeling out of control and noted, "Back when I was smart, I would let them come to me." When in custody,
That's that's chilling.
yeah.
And look at you now.
Yeah.
Washed up.
Yeah.
Fishing. Freak. Get bent.
You're gonna be swimming with the fishes he used to
Yeah, see?
fish.
All right. While in custody,
Sorry.
While in custody, Keyes shared some details about his crimes with investigators, though he seemed to enjoy limiting the flow of information. He offered details about the courier killings as a bargaining chip with law enforcement, though he largely stopped cooperating after his identity was released and discussed in the media. He said he didn't want his mother or his daughter to suffer because of his crimes. Despite not being sentenced or even having gone to trial, Keyes expressed his desire for a quick execution date, saying he dreaded languishing behind bars for years. Like, oh, is that too much for you? You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. In May 2012, Keyes tried to escape from the courtroom after breaking his leg irons during a routine hearing. However, authorities
How?
were... I don't know. I don't, like... You would have to, like...
Who gave him a fucking bobby pin?
No, but, like, if it's... like your leg shackles, like were you like just slamming it back against
break
like
these cuffs.
like aren't like courtroom like benches and all that, they're wooden.
And this is 2012.
Yeah.
So this is not like, this isn't like fucking, you know, well, they're probably weaker now than they used to be.
I have no
Back
idea.
in the day, they were probably like 100 pounds in cast iron.
He wanted to be Ted Bundy so fucking
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
For sure.
He, like,
It was
Ned
Grundy. Is Ned Grundy.
It's not as sexy of a name.
Nah,
Like,
it really doesn't roll off the tongue.
No. Let's see. However, authorities were able to subdue him with a stun gun, then restrain him. His last interrogation session took place a few days before his death. Some of his interrogation recordings have since been shared with the public. You can see them on YouTube.
Okay.
Keyes had been awaiting a March 2013 trial and had been assigned a public defender in Alaska.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
His trial would have likely been delayed, however, as federal prosecutors were thinking of pursuing the death penalty.
Keyes' body was discovered in his Anchorage, Alaska jail cell on the morning of December 2nd, 2012.
My birthday?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
His death was
Thanks.
the result.
That's a good present. I must have missed that one.
His death was the result of a suicide. Despite warnings not to provide him with a razor blade, 34-year-old Keyes had been given one. He slit his wrist and also strangled himself with a sheet while lying in bed. Along with the skulls Keyes had drawn in his blood, authorities found a 4-page suicide note beneath his body. Throughout the oft-rhyming message, Keyes criticized American consumerism and the banality of daily life and seemed to celebrate his murders. You may have been free. You loved living your life, living your lie. Fate had its own scheme, crushed you like a bug. You still die. Keyes wrote in one section. The handwritten note was sent to the FBI lab in Quantico, Virginia for analysis. FBI Special Agent Mary Rook later shared that the writings do not offer any investigative clues or leads as to the identity of other possible victims. Keyes' mother, 4 sisters, and 3 brothers-in-law were the sole attendees at Keyes' funeral on December 8th, 2012.
Keyes and his crimes have been documented in several TV shows, specials, and books. In 2018, Oxygen released a special documentary special, Method of a Serial Killer. Elsewhere, the TV series Inside the Mind of a Serial Killer, Dark Souls, Very Scary People, and Signs of a Psychopath have all done episodes on Keyes. Darkness in the Devil in the Darkness, The True Story of Serial Killer Israel Keyes in 2016 by J.T. Hunter, and American Predator, The Hunt for the Most Meticulous Serial Killer of the 21st Century, 2019, by Maureen Callahan, are 2 books written about Keyes. And that is the story of Israel Keyes.
That is wild.
And let's
I always
show...
feel compelled to clap, but I shouldn't be clapping for that.
Not
kind of
for
shit.
that piece of shit.
For justice in a way.
And this
I mean, he didn't
is
serve
what
any
he
time.
looks like.
Can I see that? Can I get a closer look at that?
Yeah, hand that over.
What I gotta do is I gotta remember
Just
this guy.
fucking lame ass bitch. He looks
if I ever
like
see
he
him-
hasn't washed his hair in 4 weeks. Ugh.
Why do I feel his ears are really small? Look at the size of his ears.
They are a bit
Right? They're
tiny.
kinda tiny. You hear
kinda-
me? Hey, you're guilty.
You want to know what?
You've been found guilty. Can you hear me?
In that picture, he looks like he's trying to like fucking mew.
Yeah.
Oh, like
He ain't
the...
mewing shit.
yeah.
He's gonna mew Bubba in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
His so many.
Christ.
Yeah, but like when he had her in the shed, like just chilling in there, his wife
That's wild.
and daughter, well, living girlfriend, whatever. It wasn't the girl's mother though, but like was just in the house, like had no idea what he
Yeah,
was up
dude.
to, like at all. Like
I mean, like, think if he's always been the type to be secretive, then
and weird.
yeah,
like-
or like to himself, like a to himself husband.
Yeah, no.
It's like
I'm gonna be all
then
up
he
in your
wouldn't really
shit.
be out of character if he's doing all this shit and he's like he's usually gone fishing or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because like we're both like attentive to stuff like this and we know like the signs and everything. Like
That's why trust is scary,
we're-
man.
We definitely would be like, well, what's going on? But like, I feel like especially
Like even if when I walk
Yeah.
into work and if I'm having like a rough day or like I'm annoyed about something, you know, you're like, are you okay?
yeah, like
Like
every
same with
time-
like you, same
Yeah.
with like it's always like
It's like
you can
I know.
see it on our faces,
Yeah.
like
well,
like
but like now is the showing of the feeling on the face like that not necessarily
maybe
a
some
guilty
people are better
conscience,
at masking. I'm
but
sure
if
they
he
are.
didn't see anything wrong with what he was doing, then there would be no face to make.
Yeah.
True.
You know, there wouldn't really be a struggle he was involved with. Like, does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
So he probably was able to
But
keep his cold
also,
nature.
are these like I don't know, like Look at Ted Bundy. He was
Yeah.
able to charm women. He was like able, but he was
Yeah, but that was still like superficial. Like,
Yeah. But you know what
Yes.
he cared about in the end, and everyone always cares about this, no matter what serial killer, their reputations. That's something that
their
is
ego is
universal.
usually.
Well, it's also
Well-
like the ability to
well,
have
their-
community. Like,
well,
you know,
their hubris is their
Typically.
downfall at the
Yeah.
end of the day because as years progress and the longer a killer gets away with their crimes, they tend to be like, oh, okay, I can be a little bit more sloppy with how we
Exactly.
clean up.
Just like being at a job for a
yes,
couple years.
Yes.
It's the same shit.
And it's
You know how many
just-
times I go home at night and I'm like, did I lock the door?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, I definitely did. It's like an autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
thing.
a question you got to ask yourself, but it's also like
There have been
it's
times
so
I've
second
gone
nature now.
home and like had like a drink or like I'm pulled like a little room and like I've like I've texted people from work and be like, I locked the door, right?
Right. But yeah, please
Okay.
fucking tell me so I can have a good night because now I'm freaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
But then,
looking
like,
at
I
the
try to-
blinds for no reason.
I'm like, I try to
But
replay
do
it
you
in my
get
head.
paid enough to care?
I mean, I kind of do. It's kind of they pay.
I stay
the
together for
reason
the
they
kids.
pay me what they pay me is to care
Yeah.
a little
Well,
bit.
part of it is like fart of it.
Fart of it.
Part of
is-
it. Part of it is, you know, it's the people, it's the friends you make along the way.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Yeah. But it's just like,
Actually, you know, we're all here together.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, and now, you know what I was thinking of? Maybe getting an hourglass that fits. That way we can put it there and it looks cool, and you don't even have to bother. You can
I
just
know.
look
I
at the
kind of
hourglass.
need to see, or like a stop, like a what are like those chess clocks?
Oh
where I
yeah, we
ta-
need one of those.
Like, Chris, tap it on your side.
Yeah. Oh shit.
oh yeah.
Something so I can keep time because I can't see the computer
And then I'll
screen.
teach you guys how to play chess poorly.
No, I don't want to learn.
I'm about a. My rating is about a.
You tried to get me.
Seven.
To, I tried to learn. We tried to play together.
Oh yeah, we did back in the day.
We
right?
did because
Yeah.
it was when I had you. We watched the Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
I would be
Yes.
so bad at it.
Are they making another
No,
season?
you might be good at it. I think you'd be good at it.
I feel like I would be so bad.
I have
at
no
it.
idea. It's been a few years now. I don't know if they will.
Yeah, like I'm not a chess savant, but it's about this buddy system. If
Yeah.
you're moving pieces, you gotta have pieces looking at them. You need
No.
support. Typically, I'm not
I
Magnus.
like. I'm gonna play like I don't know. I like solitaire.
Solitaire's dope.
Spider Solitaire is my favorite.
I haven't played that in a long time. I got this roguelike game that's like a it's a poker game though, and you have to build decks and then you have to like
Ooh.
play poker hands. But if you lose, you have to start from the bottom and build a new deck and stuff, and it's fun as
I've
fuck.
never played a card game ever in my life.
Not even Uno.
I almost brought cards last night.
Not even Uno.
I almost brought cards last night for us to play something like not poker or anything, but I was gonna be like, you want to play like Go Fish or you want to play just like anything. We should play Uno one night.
We should, and I will be
I've
the
played-
spectator, and I'll have like crowd chants in the background.
Well, actually-
like it's at a stadium.
Flip it and
I'm like,
reverse it.
Jess just played a draw 4.
Well, actually,
she's
my
got
God.
2 cards left. Which color
Well,
is she
maybe
gonna pick?
I was
it's
thinking
insane, guys.
for bonus episodes that we were gonna probably release on only on like through buymeacoffee.com if you're like a subscriber. We're gonna do bonus episodes where we literally are gonna play games together and just release.
well, like
those.
I've
Get
played.
in the weeds.
I've played Uno
Yeah.
before, but I don't think I've ever played it correctly. Like like Uno's one of those games where
Yeah.
everyone makes their own rules, and
Yeah.
it's just like.
and every time I
like,
play it, no one speaks
yeah.
Spanish. It doesn't make any sense. You have to speak Spanish.
like it was actually so fucking funny the one time because we were playing it as a family and my little brother kept cursing, so my older stepbrother made this rule where every time my brother cursed he had to draw another card.
Oh, my.
That's smart.
He's got 27 cards and he's biting
Yeah.
his lip.
Yeah, but I was thinking we could do episodes where like we play a game together, like a board game or something. We could do one where you're painting or
Okay.
doing something like we could paint each other.
Like a Pictionary.
No,
Oh, painting each other would be dope.
We have to
That'd be
paint each
awesome.
other. You have to paint a portrait of each other. Like
Uh-huh.
I would paint Piper. Chris would paint like we would just
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There should be challenges where like we spin a wheel and then it's
Mm-hmm.
like you must rotate your canvas 90 degrees and continue.
Oh God.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
interesting.
we're gonna
Shit
do
like
like
that.
little things. Maybe put some new videos and stuff up. Like
You
Or
got
like,
any
good
idea?
stuff.
wait, that like you have 30 seconds to do something, and then you have to pass the canvas over to the other person, and then like vice versa.
I would love to do a collab
Yeah.
piece. I would love to do
Let's
something.
do it.
I don't
Yeah.
collab with anyone. Even if I had like a penciler and I
I mean, I
inked
can
and I had someone coloring pieces,
I can make
I
a
would get so much
mean
shit
like
done.
hand turkey.
That's
Hell
pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's this guy that I follow, and his name is Sandeep. He's like an Indian guy, and he makes like turkey hand art.
No, he doesn't.
But like it's like so remedial and like simple and childish, and then once in a while he'll do something really bizarre and detailed
Yeah.
with the hand, and he's just
Well,
a
she-
weirdo. I like him. It's just I have a million artists I
Well,
follow
she
that are
was
just
like
weirdos.
locking the door like last night, and in the fog, she like made like a little baby foot with like.
Oh yeah, little baby. I used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Little baby foot. You ball your hand up in a fist, and then you just press it
stamp
like
it.
you're what would you say? Like you're knocking on someone's door,
like
pissed
yeah,
off.
but like you're pressing like you're stamping
The bottom of your fist.
the bottom of your fist, like, and then you do like a couple little
Yeah, thumb for the big toe, and then you can use your
do
index
it
and pinky
to make
all
the
over.
toes and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
Little baby foot.
So
print.
next time it's foggy, someone's like, "Who put a baby against this glass?"
Now, has anybody tried to make like a super huge foot? Is there a way
That
to
would
like
be fucking
like
hilarious.
this?
Oh,
Like-
shit.
Like you make a big foot. I could probably do
no, I'll
something
be
like
like,
this.
Piper, let's put our arms together.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a big fat foot.
Actually, I'm just gonna have Piper moon it and just like press her ass against it.
I keep fogging it up.
But
even though-
also, that'll be on
not
camera. It'll be on camera
That,
because
that
the
would
camera
not
should
work
like.
because I have a flat ass.
two little coasters. Awesome.
But wait, but like it was so fucking funny because like I drew like a stupid smiley face and like a heart too. So it's just like next time that glass fogs up, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck were they
Piper
doing?"
drew a dick on it. She's lying.
You sick prick.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
fucking
sorry.
animal.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You know what? And I'll tell you,
You
what.
can deduct
As an artist,
$1.50 from my pay if you want.
yeah, dock it.
Yeah.
We need to draw.
I'm kidding.
vaginas
Please
more.
don't do that.
Vaginas.
Yeah,
And how do you do that? Is it just like this?
yeah, like just
Like two. I'm making like parentheses with my hand,
Like
and,
the
then,
anatomy
and like a
of it?
slit.
yeah. You got. What I would draw is like a yeah. It would be nice.
Chris wants to be the new Georgia O'Keeffe.
Okay,
wants to be
I stand corrected
Christopher
because
O'Keeffe.
she painted flowers, petals, longhorns.
Mm-hmm.
She loved longhorns. But yeah, like let's penises are easy to draw. How about
Yeah.
we all try to get our chops up and draw something else?
Yeah.
That's also funny.
Yeah.
If I was like taking a shit in a stall at like a venue and I just looked around and saw that, I'd be like,
Yeah, but they're a little bit more like they're intricate looking. Everyone looks like I guess
I know they're
each
harder
one-
to draw,
Each one looks different. Like they're like snowflakes.
but it's about time we know how to draw them. Because
Sure.
step one of art is anatomy.
Yes.
You got to know how how it operates.
Yeah, maybe
how
we
it
can get one
works.
of our. You can find some models through our work.
Some models,
Yeah, like you
like
can see
like model planes.
no, like Rum Runner.
Who's the rum runner?
We have we have a woman called Rum Runner.
Is she running for rum?
No, she rides an electric bike and she claims she got hit by a car recently.
Dude,
and
I keep hearing these car stories.
Carer? Is that what you said?
Horror.
Carer.
Horror stories. I
Yeah.
like that. But
She's
no, seriously, like even
she's
the
a
one other
little out
guy
of
told
her
me about
mind. She's out of like.
There's like 3 or 4 regulars that have told me they got hit by cars. I don't know where they're fucking finding
She's
these.
one of the regulars who like solely believes that Jess is my mother. Like,
Oh,
she
yeah,
like
one of
she
those.
like she'll like I'll be bringing her up and she's like, "How's your mom?" And I'm like, "Oh, she's good."
She saw me like walking up to the store. She's like, "Hi, Mama." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hi,
Yeah,
hi."
because Jess and I, for our viewers, for our listeners, we think it's funny to gaslight customers into thinking that Jess is my mother.
All right.
And there's
Full
like,
disclosure.
Yeah.
I am old enough to be Piper's mom. I am. If I had her at 18, she like this would be our ages now.
Yeah.
You would have been 18?
I would have been 8. Like, she
Yeah.
would have been my right after high school
Yeah.
prom
baby.
night surprise.
Yeah.
Your air quotes college.
Yes. Like so I am old enough physically to have been her mother.
Because
crazy.
every time a customer's like, because every time we're on register together, and a customer's like, "Are you guys sisters?" Well, I'm like, "No, she's my mom actually." And they're like,
We're brothers.
and they're like, "No shit." And then we're like, "Yeah, she's
Piper
my
also
mom."
likes to
Like,
tell customers her name is Michael.
I've
yeah,
heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We're-
funny.
It's just yeah.
Because
cracks me
it's
up.
always like a creepy old man. Like
These fuckers
it's
will
just
look
like,
you up. They've looked me up.
it's
Like,
like-
the
And
dudes
also,
will look you up and be
Piper's
like, where
not
the
a
white
common
women at?
name. If
Yeah.
they type it into Facebook, if they live in this vicinity,
Yeah.
you'll pop right up.
Yeah, and it's just like, So it's just like I'm kind of cursed with a unique name in a small town. So it's just
I
like
tell people my name is Jeff.
so it's
Yeah.
just like and
Smokey
also
took over my Facebook. It's just a picture of him right
and
now.
also part
so
of
they can't tell.
and also part of my thought process for that is like maybe this creepy old man will leave me alone if he thinks I'm a dude.
Yeah.
So
if your name is
I
like
give-
Brick or
so
Tank.
I give them
Yeah,
the
Tank.
most masculine name I can think of. So there are solid like 4 creepy customers. That
They
the
name is
Michaels are,
Michael.
are like they're doing the nail. They're polishing
like-
the nails. Like I knew I was.
like
knew it was a good
she
name.
was Jess was with me the one night like I pulled that for the first time, and this guy was like, how does that work? And I was just like,
The name?
Yeah. And I was just like, I don't know. Like, my parents just, like, the
I
really
like-
masculine
Yeah.
name for me.
It's like
the same
And,
reason
like,
you name your cat Strudel. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not. Well, I mean, it's food to somebody.
I
Yeah.
don't name my cats after food. I don't know.
No. Yeah, that is kind of
No,
wonky.
my animals all have human names.
I'm gonna.
Besides Red.
I'm gonna
Asparagus.
get a
It's all
cat.
named asparagus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a cat and name him Stop Sign.
I'm gonna get a cat and I'm gonna name him.
I don't know.
I got nothing.
I'm
I'm
really-
gonna name him. I'm gonna name him Silence, and then I got nothing.
Yeah.
That's his name.
I don't know. I'm pretty like because
dot, dot, dot.
Nick
Yeah,
gave,
dot, dot, dot.
Nick gave me a good idea because for the next one because it was just International Cat Day yesterday or 2 days ago.
Was it?
It was. So he's like, "What are your cats' names? Whatever." He runs our Twitter page for
Mm-hmm.
the show, and
Clean it up.
he's like, he's doing an
I'm kidding,
amazing
I'm kidding,
job.
I'm kidding.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate you.
But
I'm watching you.
He's like, "Well, isn't one of their names Leon?" I'm like, "No, but I wish it was now."
Leon, I love that.
I'm like, "That's amazing.
Another
Yeah.
cat.
I want one so bad."
Yeah.
I know. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see.
You use some of
I can't wait to get
Scarlett's
fish
fur
again,
and
bro.
clothes.
I want
I'm not
fish
gonna
again.
clone her yet. We can't do that. Okay. All right. Well, I think that will do it for the night.
Yes, yes.
Let's see here. If you would like to support the show, you can find us on buymeacoffee.com/coffee scream. We are also on Twitter at C Scream Pod. That's C the letters Scream Pod. I'm It's Just G. That's just with one S.
I am on Instagram at PiperA04. And if you'd like to follow the podcast, which please do, we are at Coffee and Scream Pod.
Guys.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be there last Tuesday. I was supposed to go see Doobie Brothers, and neither worked out. But this
Smoking a
Tuesday,
doobie with my brothers.
smoking doobs with my brothers, smoking a funny cigarette.
Yeah,
that's
a
like one of the
jazz
best phrases.
cigarette.
A jazz cigarette.
Yes.
But every Tuesday, most Tuesdays, twitch.tv/Wonder Time Theater. We are also on kick.com/ I believe, Wonder Time Theater. Come along with us.
Yeah, it's
Your
a good time.
quintessential bump in the night.
It's a good time.
Yes.
Gary is on that too sometimes. Gary makes.
What?
He is.
Yeah, oh, yeah, sorry. Go back to sleep. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
He just rolled over.
Gary, do you want another melatonin gummy?
Mellow whatin'?
All right, we are on.
mellow. Look at me.
He is so mellow.
Yes.
Stop bothering me.
Yes, we are on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Do not forget to subscribe and leave a nice review. We love it. We love it. We love
Yes,
it.
and we have just started I have just started uploading the Instagram page again, so thank God.
Keep your eye out.
Yes, I just posted about our episode on Cassie Joe Stoddard
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
That was another
Ooh.
heavy case, but yeah.
Next week, I have an idea, so we'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll keep it for next week, but I want to know what's going on with Little Miss represents herself.
Who?
Little Miss represents herself.
No.
Oh,
suitcaser.
Sarah Boone.
Sarah Boone.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's what you do to me.
me. I just love it.
Probably didn't
Yeah,
even do
that's
shit.
my name. Don't wear it out.
That's Ralph Lauren.
And shut the fuck up,
She's
Sarah.
so fucking
You're-
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
now
wild.
now you're fucked. Anywho,
What if she's really good? What if she's like the best lawyer ever, and it was a whole.
she's like,
Like a
now's my
law-abiding
time
citizen?
to shine, baby.
Yeah, yeah. She cracks her knuckles and fucking
Yeah.
over. She's like leaning
You
on the
can't
jury. She's like
handle
dapping
the
up the
truth.
jury.
Oh,
Hi, man.
Give me liberty or give me death.
She has everyone chanting.
Just
Okay.
picture like Ted Bundy, like the
Fucking
yeah,
Christ.
crazy.
Jesus.
All right. Well, till next time, guys. Lock your doors and stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.